Hello, I'm Diane Tekforian. I'm a co-founder and the executive director of the Environmental Health Coalition. For 37 years, Environmental Health Coalition has been working to reduce pollution and improve health in low-income communities of color throughout the San Diego-Tijuana region in order to help thousands of people. Environmental Health Coalition focuses on the communities most impacted by pollution, which, by no coincidence, are also the county's poorest communities of color. Residents in these neighborhoods live side by side with pollution sources and are exposed daily to hazardous toxins. Children and their developing lungs suffer the harshest consequences. Children in these communities have the highest rates of asthma hospitalization in the county. Children also face risks inside the home. Houses in our neighborhoods are more likely to be older, renter-occupied, and lead contaminated. Lead poisoning permanently damages the central nervous system and can result in reduced IQ, behavioral issues, and learning disabilities. There is no cure for lead poisoning, and there is no safe level of lead. In San Diego, Latino children are most at risk, and due to linguistic isolation, are often the ones not reached by traditional outreach methods. EHC's Healthy Kids campaign is a model for preventing lead poisoning among the region's youngest, most isolated, and most vulnerable residents. Our unique approach goes beyond direct services to create long-term, meaningful steps in the effort to eliminate lead poisoning in San Diego. Through our CELTA leadership training program, we empower community members to become champions for health. These residents become promotoras who go door to door in their neighborhoods to educate residents about the risks of lead-based paint and identify if their homes contain lead. Through this door-to-door outreach, we identified the Palacios family. The Palacios home had major lead and structural hazards, with some parts of the home at risk of collapsing. Mrs. Palacios had recently been diagnosed with cancer and was unable to heal properly in her home. Their grandchildren and great-grandchildren were also put at risk with every visit to their abuelo's house. EHC's community organizer helped coordinate remediation services for the Palacios, one case of the hundreds we have secured, and their home is now lead and toxic-free. Mrs. Palacios recently said, "The changes in our home have changed our lives. It changed us." EHC also hosts free blood lead testing events for children and pregnant women. A small finger prick can immediately identify lead poisoning, and families are then referred for further medical evaluation and a home inspection. In the past year, we have provided support to the San Diego Unified School District during their lead and water crisis by testing children at affected schools. We also worked with policymakers to develop a program that will test school water for lead contamination annually. We're proud of the critical work that we've done, and we really thank you for supporting Environmental Health Coalition's mission.